we are losing. We are not thinking on the same page. We're living our lives as individuals. We need more leaders. We need more mentors. We don't necessarily have to have a leader of the entire black race. At this point, that's almost impossible, at least in this moment. But as black men, we have to put our minds together. Those of you who are in high places, those of you who are politicians, those of you who are principals of schools, those of you who who have their own businesses, those of you who are scientists, those of you who are doctors, those of you who are attorneys, those of you who are police officers, especially in high positions, we have to put our minds together and think about what's important for black people. I realize we live in a country with many races. It's multicultural, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as black people, we have to think more and more on the same page if we're going to get anywhere in this society, and especially in this world. We have to put our minds together. Now, if it's not with me, at the very least, it needs to be within your family. All the elders in your family need to come together. The uncles, the aunts, the grandmothers. Those of you who are running your own household, you have to put your minds together. I don't care if you own a home or if you're paying your rent. If you are a responsible individual in your family, you have to come together and figure things out and figure out why. Why you're here. What is your purpose? What is your purpose as an individual? And what is your purpose collectively as a family? Write these things down. Take notes. Don't just sit there and talk about it. It's not about your barbecues, your birthdays, your holidays. It's not about that. I'm not saying you can't have a good time, because we should. But right now we at war. Been at war since the beginning. Just because you have a job, just because you have a home and a car, you live in your comfortable lives. Some of you, you've forgotten. But we've just been reminded who we are, or who they think we are. We've just been reminded who they think we are. Think about the leaders that we've had throughout history. What happened to them? So many suffered. So many taken for reasons unknown, but reasons we know why. Martin Luther King, one of the most peaceful individuals you could come across, simply seeking equality in this society. He was taken away, assassinated in broad daylight. For what? Why? Was he a threat? To what? Because he was inspiring black people? Because he was influencing black people? Because he wanted more for black people? Simply to see himself as equal? To be treated equally? Basically asking for permission to be recognized as a man? Listen, black people. We don't need permission. We don't need to ask for anything. We are human beings in this country and on this planet. We are all human beings. We don't need to ask permission for nothing. We were born equal, like any other man, any other woman, any other individual, any other race on this planet. born like anyone else. We don't need permission. We simply need to just be ourselves. You know what the issue with that is? We don't know ourselves. We don't know our origin. We've lost our language, our culture, our way of life. We were cut off from our ancestors through slavery. We lost ourselves. But it's not over yet. See? Because everything that we suffered is in our blood. It's in our bones. It's in our DNA. Our history exists within us. You just have to tap into it. You just have to discover it for yourself. But it's inside of you. See, we're so busy being distracted by everything outside of us. All these things that are around us that seem to shine. These things that we chase outside of us, causing us to lose ourselves even more because we won't look within. We won't close our eyes and take a look within ourselves for a moment because we have to consume everything that we see. So we remain distracted from ourselves. But everything that you want, everything you want to know about yourself is inside you. Just take the time to seek it. Just take the time to figure it out for yourself. Take a moment and learn yourself. And you'll discover everything over time. It's not going to happen in one moment. It's not going to happen overnight. But if you want it bad enough, you can have it all. The question is, do you want it? Most of you don't even know it exists. Most of you don't even know what to look for. That's because you're distracted. That's because you're focused on everything and nothing at the same time. These things around us that don't matter, you can have these things. The nice cars, the nice houses, the clothes, the money, the wealth. You can have all these things. But don't get distracted by it. Don't let it be what drives you. Don't let it be your priority in life. Because you can lose them in a moment. Making a bad decision, going down the wrong path, hanging around the wrong people, embracing so much negative energy, so much negative content through entertainment, the movies you watch, the music you listen to. You can lose it in a moment. Take some time to yourself and figure yourself out. Before you get involved in a relationship, take some time to yourself. Before you get married, take some time to yourself. 6 months, a year, take some time to yourself. Before you lay down with somebody, before you give yourself away, take some time to yourself. Discover yourself and figure yourself out. And find people who are like-minded. Find people who want more. Find people who are tired of living the life they've been living, suffering, simply surviving just to get by. Find people who want more. People who are thinking about life, about the future. We need more leaders. We need more mentors. And the direction our society is going, we're losing. At this moment, we are losing. If they can do what they did to Bill Cosby, they can do it to any one of you. They can do it to any one of us. It's that simple. So you either want it or you don't. You're either aware or you're not. You either care or you don't. But we need more leaders. We need more mentors. We need more teachers, more professors, more professional black people, more police, more politicians, more military members, more attorneys, more judges, more doctors, more scientists, more biologists. We need everything. I want it all for the world. Because it's not just about us, black people. It's not just about us. For those of you who are thinking that we can make this a black planet, good luck with that. It's impossible. That's not what we're here for. We're not here to rule the planet. See, that's what they've been trying to do for generations. Those who care about that sort of thing, trying to rule the world, it's not about that. It's about ruling yourself. Not dominion over another. It's about you ruling yourself, king. Along with your queen. There's a place for a king and there's a place for a queen. Know your place. As a man, as a woman, as a king, as a queen, it's about knowing your place. And most of you don't know the roles of either one. A king can't teach a queen if a king doesn't know how to be a king. A queen can't teach a king if a queen doesn't know how to be a queen.